Have you ever faced something you couldn't control? Something that made you sad, scared, or even angry. But you couldn't change it no matter how much you wished you could. Life doesn't always ask our permission before giving us challenges, but it always gives us one thing: the choice. The choice to accept things sadly or accept them happily. That's the power I discovered through my two moments that changed me. One small and one big, but both unforgettable. It started with a cat. Yes, a cute, innocent looking street cat that came near me one afternoon. I reached out to pet it and it bit me. I screamed. My parents rushed me to the hospital. And then came the sentence I didn't want to hear. You need 5 rabies vaccines. 5? I almost cried. I hated injections. At that moment, I had two choices. I could complain, cry, and count the days until it ended, or I could accept it with a smile and be thankful medicines were protecting me. So I made a choice to accept it happily. Every visit, I smiled at the nurse and said, 1 down, 4 to go. Sometimes she laughed, sometimes she shook her head, but I kept smiling. When I finished my 5th vaccine, I felt proud. Not just because I was safe, because I had learned how powerful acceptance can be. But life wasn't done teaching me yet. A few months later, I'd faced something much harder, something no vaccines could fix. My grandfather had passed away. He had been sick for a really long time. I loved him so much. And when he's gone, I felt broken inside. I wanted to cry forever. Then I remembered what I learned from the cat bite, that I can't control what happens, but I can choose how to deal with it. So this time, I choose to accept his death peacefully. I told myself, he'll always live in my heart. I started smiling when I remembered his jokes. I learned that accepting something doesn't mean forgetting it. It means honoring it without your sadness controlling you. So now, whenever life throws something difficult at me, a cat bite, a bad day, or even a goodbye, I stop and ask myself, can I accept this happily? Because happiness isn't what happens to us. It's what we choose even when things go wrong. And that's the real power of choices. The power to accept, to smile, and to move forward. A 2024 study in a Journal of Happiness has found that the people who accept life's situation as it is are much happier and peaceful in life. You can't change the situation, but you can change how you see it. Happiness isn't about a perfect life. It's about choosing peace in an imperfect one. You can't control the storm, but you can choose to dance in the rain, and that's real power choices. The power to accept no matter what happens. Thank you.